You're listening to the Coffee Hour. I'm Andy Bates. Sarah Gulseth will join us in the second segment today. Thanks to Concordia University, Wisconsin for supporting the Coffee Hour. Find out more about Concordia University, Wisconsin at cuw.edu. Live uncommon. Today we get to meet the missionaries. We're going to talk with friends who are in the early stages of serving as missionaries, preparing to serve the Lord in Belize. Today we meet Justin and Jordan Logston, who will be serving the Lord in Belize. Justin, Jordan, thanks so much for joining me on the Coffee Hour today.
Thank you so much for having us, Andy.
Thank you very much.
Glad to have some time to chat with you. I always love the opportunity to meet our missionaries, learn their stories, and share about how the Lord is using you to serve in so many places, and particularly in this case, how you'll be serving the Lord in Belize. Let's start with your background, your history. When did you begin considering serving as international missionaries?
Yeah, I'll go first, Andy. Mine started back in 2017. It was Christmas Day 2017. I was serving at a Belizean children's home, and the Lord has been tugging at my heart ever since that day to serve Him and use my cross-cultural comfort levels to serve the dear people.
And I guess my story started once I began dating Jordan, and in April of 2019, we went on a international mission trip. It was my first international mission trip down to the Dominican Republic to help build some houses for a week, and the experience was amazing. Especially we got to do a home dedication at the end of the week. So we got to pray over this family who had just received this new home that we had helped build. And it was just amazing. We prayed over them. They prayed for us. And the Holy Spirit was just running rampant all over the place. It was just awesome.
So at that time, you could see the doors opening to possibly serving as international missionaries in another country, in another culture. In what ways has the Lord prepared you for this new venture as serving in Belize?
Yeah, I know for me, the Lord just continues to reaffirm over and over and over again that this is His plan and His calling for us, and providing just profound peace in my heart about the entire situation.
Yeah, there's a lot of logistical happenings and such that go on behind the scenes, but just staying focused on God and His calling for us, and we just get these nudges, sometimes big, sometimes small, but nudges from Him saying, reaffirming that we're on the right path and doing what we are called to be doing.
A good example of one of those nudges, Andy, is the fact that the LCMS is wanting to prepare us culturally by sending us to the Dominican Republic first. And it's just incredible how that was Justin and I's first mission opportunity to serve in the Dominican Republic with Habitat for Humanity to build the houses Justin talked about a couple minutes ago. Just things like that are those amazing affirmations of, hey, this is my path for you.
What will be your primary duties once deployed to serve in Belize? What are the needs in Belize?
Well, the needs are endless. We're going to be called to serve at a youth program. The LCMS is in its infancy stages of building that. So I will be helping with the English as a secondary language within that youth program, along with a communications outreach coordinator, which will look like relaying a lot of the progress to the surrounding communities, countries, and of course back stateside.
And I will be serving as communication specialist. So I will be writing articles, doing some blogging, updating websites, doing photography, videography, all for sharing the love and gospel message of Jesus Christ with the Belizeans, and then also, again, sharing their stories as well as the LCMS's progress back here stateside.
So tell us a little bit about more about your story and the things that you were given to do before you began serving as missionaries that helped prepare you for this. Tell us about your background and the skills, the whole picture that has really prepared you for these types of things.
Well, let's see. One in particular for me that has just been amazing God wink for me. I graduated from college with a bachelor's degree in journalism, and for the most part, haven't really been able to use that in a professional outlet before. I've done some little things here and there, but now having this calling as communication specialist in Belize and being able to utilize that to further God's kingdom is just amazing. It's unbelievable, and it's just amazing how God can work in our lives and where our maybe our thoughts of how things should work out. What we're wanting and God's timing is usually different things, but God's timing is always perfect.
Yeah, and for me, I'd say the biggest preparation nugget, if you will, was another opportunity the Lord placed in my lap of serving 8 weeks in Palestine, teaching a summer course of English to the Palestinian people down there. That was an incredible opportunity to get to know the loving people over there. And from a vocational standpoint, I've had various jobs within finance, leadership, business, kind of a wide array. So for the outreach communication piece, I'm really looking forward to intertwining those skills and experience into this new role.
When teaching English as a second language in Palestine, what did you learn about that experience of teaching English as a second language that interested you more, that makes you consider now serving in Belize doing the same thing?
Yeah, great question, Andy. It's for me the biggest takeaway was using a service like teaching English to be able to build relationships with people and then share the unconditional love of Jesus Christ. For example, we had a lot of opportunities of sharing why we wanted to go to Palestine outside of the providing the service of teaching English. And from then we were able to go into, well, we'd love to visit the Holy Land and visit the church that was built over where Jesus Christ was born, and teaching, who Jesus was to our students who they had heard of him, but they didn't really understand the story was so special, and I'll never forget that.
Tell us about where you are currently in your process. You're preparing to deploy. Tell us about what stage you're in right now.
Yeah, we are preparing to deploy. So right now we are in the support raising phase. So we are going around to various churches and small groups and giving our presentation on where we're going, what we're doing, God's calling for us. Making those appointments and reaching out to different churches. We'll be doing some traveling later this month, we actually just got back from a presentation earlier this morning that we had the opportunity to do. That's the main thing. We're keeping on the support raising train and hoping that things will go smoothly. And a big shout out to Mission Central, they've been a humongous blessing to us, helping us in our support raising as well.
So I gather traveling in person, but also I would imagine maybe doing some virtual visits as well during this time.
Yes, yes, yes. Thankfully, we've gotten the opportunity to be able to set up a few in-person meetings, which is awesome. But yes, we've done some virtual Zoom meetings online, and we expect to be doing a few more here as well in the coming weeks.
How can we stay in touch and continue to learn about how the Lord is preparing you to serve in Belize, and then when you're ready to deploy, stay in touch and continue to learn about the work that the Lord has you doing in Belize?
Yeah, I'd say the best source would be subscribing to our newsletter. That can be found on lcms.org/Logston, Logston. We'll be sending out monthly newsletters regarding what we're doing, our progress, all the things.
And yeah, that's the main one. And then yeah, again, some of at least my job anyway, updating websites and such for the Latin America region. People will be able to go to those websites and find out more about stories from the Belizeans, as well as progress on our upcoming projects in the area.
Very good. What are you looking forward to most, with just about a minute left? What are you looking forward to most in serving in Belize?
I would say the thing I'm looking forward to most is just being able to share the amazing gospel message of Jesus Christ with the Belizean people, sharing his love and mercy and grace and forgiveness, and showing them his light in this sometimes often dark world.
Very good. Well, thank you both for being my guest on the coffee hour today, Justin and Jordan Logston, serving the Lord in Belize in that support gathering stage right now. Thank you so much for being my guest on the coffee hour.
Thank you for inviting us, Andy. This was our pleasure.
Thank you very much.
You're listening to the Coffee Hour. I'm Andy Bates. Coming up in just a moment, we'll share with you a story from Trail Life USA.